What's good, guys, and welcome back to All United PNG. My name is Nims, and like always, we're here to chat all things Manchester United. We've got some more transfer rumours, like always, so we're just going to go over them quickly. A few new names, not many names linked this time around, so I will just go over them quickly and let you know what's legit and what's just bullshit. Let's get into it. So the first name on the list is Donny van der Beek. Young lad from Ajax, attacking midfielder. He was important part of the Ajax side in their Champions League run, I think last season, and also this season as well. They had an alright run, but unfortunately, got knocked out. So we've been linked with this young lad again, and apparently from the Sunday Times, they're reporting that a 49 million bid has been made by Manchester United for the player. We're looking to hijack the move since Real Madrid's deal has been stalled. So the player's not interested in waiting any longer. He looks like he wants out, and he's attracted to the idea of playing in the EPL. And he really wants to establish himself in a big club in Europe. And if Real Madrid are mucking around, wasting time, then I think Manchester United would be the next destination for him. There are no there are no other clubs linked to this one yet, so it just looks like it's United and Real Madrid who are chasing the signature. Edwin van der Sar does have a good relationship with the club Manchester United. Van der Sar, who's the CEO at Ajax, so you could say that United do have the upper hand and are sort of favourites to signing the player. But hey, this could be just the tactics to draw other clubs, other interests, and just push Real Madrid to buying the player. So we could never be too sure with this one yet. But Van der Sar does going to confirm that yes, Manchester United and Real Madrid are interested. He just goes on to say why there's no there are obvious reasons why the both clubs would be interested in Donny van der Beek. And the player seemingly, that's coming out of the Mirror, and the player seemingly wants his future decided. He doesn't want to be stuck in limbo and waiting for an offer. So, it's always a good sign, if it's true, and if Donny van der Beek is actually, itching for a move out of Holland, it's good signs he's attracted to EPL. So I think, he would fit well, into our Manchester United team. But the only problem with me is that we're going for another attacking-minded midfielder. And that just tells me that, the likes of Jesse Lingard and Andreas Pereira, I'd be worried if I was them. If Oli is looking to, bring in replacement, bring attacking midfielders to sort of help Bruno and Pogba going forward. I think Pereira and Lingard's time at the club might be coming to an end, but hey, that's no surprise to any of us. And I'm sure most United fans would be wanting them away, but it's nothing confirmed yet. There's just confirmations that yes, clubs are interested, but no official bids have been laid at the minute. And also, the Marca Sport, Della Sport are reporting that Donny van der Beek's agent actually went over to Real Madrid. And he did present them the interest from Manchester United, and Madrid are quoted in saying that they won't be signing anyone this summer. So that's what the Marca Sport are reporting out of Spain. So that's interesting, that will give United fans a lot of hope that, we can actually sign this player. But there's no confirmed bids yet. Let me know what you think about this fella, and I know he's a great player. But let me know what you guys think, and if he would actually fit into the system, and if he would actually work in the English Premier League. The different pace, different speed, different everything compared to Holland. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. The next player on our list is Lorenzo Martinez. Now, we were linked to him before. This is not a new report. New reports though, but we've been linked to this player before. So the Marca de la Sport out of Spain are claiming that United and Real Madrid are monitoring the forwards after talks between Barcelona have stalled. So this is the same Marca de la Sport that were reporting that Real Madrid weren't going to be signing any players this summer. Also reporting that they're just monitoring Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but yeah, they just seem to be chucking big names in again. It already tells you that this report isn't 100% true. You can just clearly tell there. Anyway, so yeah, the report's claiming that Barcelona has taken some big financial hits due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and may struggle to pay the players um, £97 million release clause. Oh shit, that is a big release. That is a big release clause for young centre forward. In my opinion, I really haven't seen much of this guy. I know he's decent. He's a young forward, very skillful, but he plays in the Italian league. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think that he's ready for the move up, and if he's actually worth that much money for centre forward. But United, United interested in buying another centre forward. After Odion and Gallo's um, loan deal was secured or extended, Marcus Rashford coming back. I don't think that United would be in a rush to sign a centre forward anytime soon, or this transfer window at least. So we could definitely invest in our own players. We could use that 97 million somewhere else, and we could just keep, because our centre forwards, our strikers, as they are now, are pretty good, and I think they're one of the best in all across Europe. But I definitely think that 97 million for this centre forward is not worth it, especially with what we already have. The 97 we could put in buying another midfielder, defensive midfielder, and maybe even a defender. But no, for this guy, I don't think it's worth looking at, or even worth clicking on or worrying about, because I don't think United will be buying another centre forward anytime soon. So we can just brush that one aside. All right, and the last one we have on the list is Jude Bellingham. Now, reports coming out of the Birmingham Mail today are saying that the player would rather a move to Borussia Dortmund than Manchester United. Birmingham Mail. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, there are few reasons why that is a good option. That will sound like a good option. Of course, there are good reasons, and there are positives and negatives as well. So United's interest in Havertz have some people believing that they may not sign, that we may not sign Jude Bellingham this season. So because United were interested in Kai Havertz, reports are claiming that we may not be signing Jude Bellingham. Now, I think that has nothing to. I don't think that would affect our interests or our hopes in signing Jude Bellingham, because I think they're both young players. But I also think that they're on different levels at the moment. And I think you don't think we shouldn't compare or say that because we're going for Havertz, who's an extremely talented young player in a different sort of league. He's probably like almost one of the best players in the Bundesliga, and we're going to compare him to Jude Bellingham, who I think is a totally different prospect, a whole different project. But no, I definitely don't think that the Havertz interests have sort of extinguished United's hopes or interest in going for Bellingham, because I actually feel that United might be going for all these different players and working on getting a number of different players, but I think it's just work on all of them and see what we can get. But I definitely think that Jude Bellingham's interest, and Jude Bellingham, there is still a really good chance that he will come to Manchester United. But reports going to say that his father as well is pushing for the player to go to Borussia Dortmund, because he wants to follow in the steps of Jadon Sancho. He reckons that he will get more playing time, which he definitely will get more playing time. And that's no lie. It's not. No, he won't be under that much pressure as well. His dad's pushing for him to go to Borussia Dortmund over Manchester United. I don't think, I think, I would like to see him come to Manchester United and be loaned back out to Birmingham again to continue his development, and maybe when he's a bit more mature, a bit more grown, physically developed, that he can come back to Man United. But I mean, it's sort of it what goes. There are pros and cons to this. I mean, if he does move to Germany, he definitely gets more playing time. He plays in an average league where he doesn't have that much pressure. So he has more of a chance to shine. Sorry. Unlike if he comes to Manchester United, that's a whole lot more pressure. And I don't see him as a player who plays week in week out. Definitely not. He's definitely one for the future and one in the making. But definitely, if the player does go to BVB, I would definitely not like that. I'd want to see him at United or even as a United player, but loaned back to his parent club, which I think that would work out well. And I think he's a good English talent, and he's someone that we could definitely, I would be a gem for us in the future. But that was it, guys. That's all your news. So just the three names. Let me know what you think of them. If you fancy any of them at United, if you think they'll work out. If I've missed anyone, any other names, please let me know in the comments, and I'll have a look at them. Um, Premier League starting up soon. Let me know what you guys think, how you are feeling about that. And where do you think the clubs are going to finish? You already had a look at the top four. Let me know what you think. Well, obviously, top one and two is sort of pretty secure. But let me know what you think about 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me know who will be finishing there in the comments. I'd love to know, guys. To all the PNG United fans, thank you for watching, and United fans abroad. Appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.